remember when I was about 3 years old and my parents used to beat up each other. And then I went to a foster home when I was about 6 years old. And my first foster home was a shelter because they couldn't find a foster home for me. I was covered up with bruises and sores all over me, and then I was in foster care for maybe 12 years. In those 12 years, I ran away from foster homes to be with my family. My family was living on the streets. I didn't know where they was until my uncle had stated that my father was living in Chinatown. So I came to Chinatown to look for my father, and so I found him in Ala Park, and that's where I stayed for many years. I got arrested because I was a juvenile delinquent, like running away from foster homes, and didn't stay in the state, so they arrested me. And one time I had a chance to live with my father because of River Life Mission. I was about around 11 years old when I first met the mission, and I ate here. I took a shower here at the mission, and they fed like 3 meals, and I was always clothed. I had some place to relax and never need to look at my back. There's a man named Bob Marchand who I guess I got arrested then, and he said that he would look over me if my family had a place to stay. So my family had a place to stay, and the mission took me in as their own. At the mission, I met a lot of good people, and I met a lady named Mary Susan who became like a Hanai mother to me, and she took me in and we went to her house. I met her grandchildren, and they were very nice to me, gave me a lot of stuff and things that I needed, like unnecessary, things like clothing and hygienes, and took very care of me. But I guess I was a little bit too kolohe, and I met a guy that I gave birth to, and I guess I didn't know what to do, so I ran away. At that time it was pretty hard because I was trying to straighten up, because before then I used to do drugs and alcohol, and I just hanged around with the wrong people out on the streets. So I met a guy and got pregnant to a boy, and I lost that boy because I guess I had an addiction that the state just thought that I was unfit, an unfit parent. So I lost my baby, and I went crazy. Like I couldn't take care of myself because the baby was like a person who would change my life. So I got way deep into drugs and alcohol, and I just lost it. Like 4 years after that, I found out that in order to keep my sanity, I had to change, and God blessed me with another baby. So I have this baby, and when I found out that I had this baby, I really wanted to change my life because of a dream. So I asked the mission to take me back. So they did, under one condition: I was to be sober. And I am almost a year and a half sober. And I have a child that helps me keep my sanity and makes me feel happy.